Harvey Nichols is an ab-fab legend, but legends have to stay on their toes these days. That's why the men's department is a haven for fast movers and fashion hounds.
Harvey Nichols is the ultimate fashion experience. We put a lot of pride into making sure that we have newest designers and the hottest labels that come out each season. We don't have to be too focused with the collections, and we can show perhaps a larger portion of a designer collection in its entirety. And a lot of people are very surprised by the scale of the Galliano department, and we've represented the collection to its fullest, and Galliano is a great example of that because his collection comes out with lots of different flavours and lots of different styles and can't really be pinpointed by any one look. It's an eclectic mix of looks. D2 is now one of the most successful businesses, not only in this floor but in menswear in general, and they still have a very loyal long-term customer base. But over the last few years they've done a lot of work to broaden the appeal of the collection and market their brand to a wider audience. Paul Smith is important to us in every department across the menswear floor, and part of his genius has been to subdivide his labels so that it has an appeal to almost every man in the country, I would say. The product we're looking at here is the main line, so this is what he shows on his catwalk, so this is perhaps a more refined, luxurious offer. The great designer names are stocked in more than one store in a city the size of London. So in those cases we work with people like Alexander McQueen to either secure exclusive pieces which he's shown from the catwalk, or to develop exclusive pieces which we have ownership with and we've collaborated on. This leather jacket, for example, is a prime example of that. For pieces like this, because there's such a lot of handwork, I think more important for customers who spend these kind of numbers, but also for the people who are genuinely interested in clothes, that they know they have a level of exclusivity. Denim is a staple of every man's wardrobe. Despite the fact that catwalks recently haven't put any emphasis on denim, it's still a very, very important garment for every man, and we stock the best brands in the business, and we've got the most definitive denim offer, certainly in London, if not the world. The brand selection has been put together through an entire cross-section, from the very clean to the highly embroidered and embellished jeans, back to the skinny fits, which are very relevant at the moment, dark washes, light washes, indigos, raw denims, and so on and so forth. I think it's important that Harvey Nichols has a very definitive statement and doesn't represent everything on the fashion map, but what it does represent we do with authority and in some depth. Men particularly are more educated. They understand fashion and clothes much better than they used to, so they expect very high standards, and that's of course what we all aim to deliver.